Holmes will come on and try to close it out.
And the Yankees are 1 out away from closing their season with a win.
Swing and a miss, and that'll do it. Yankees win 6-4, and they are on their way to October baseball.
2024 Pirates, yeah, the same record as last year. So I will go through these couple of segments of what went well, what went wrong. Anyways, on to the first segment. Now, the positives were, well, we were good at one point, the All-Star break. We were like 1-2 games over 500. And I thought, wow, we could actually do something. Well, end of the year, not so really, but like Paul Skeens did really good. Jared Jones did good for a time. Same with Keller. Luis Ortiz for a time. Kutch had a better season than last year, which is great. Although he got injured a bit, he still did really, really good. Reynolds did good. Cruz did through his, first full healthy year. And I thought we were gonna do good in the trade deadline. Not so much. And funny enough, our positives were adding Joey Bart. Yes, you heard me. Joey Bart. Now, what's the burning bridge of failures, you asking? Let's see. Bullpen. So the bullpen, the beginning of the year, wasn't that great, but oh my god, the second half bullpen was, it was tragic. Colin Horman, who looked like an all-star in the first half of the year, stunk again for the second year in a row, blowing hold after hold, save after save. Then you got other guy, but he wasn't actually a Yinzer, David Bednar, which was not even good in the first half, which kind of sucks, and it was a far cry from his 2 ERA that he had a year prior. Now, what did David Bednar do? Well, got booed by lots of Pittsburgh fans, which I feel sorry for you, dude, but you're just not pitching that well. But, the last game of the year that he played in, he didn't look too bad. But overall rise, that, along with Malinsky, injured for most of the year, Ryan Baraki injured for most of the year, and we just went from garbage reliever we picked up to garbage reliever we picked up at, it was a disaster. Also, I would fault the pitching coach and the trainers for not, making them healthy or just training them properly. Because how in the world did David Bednar went from a 2 ERA to a 6 ERA? It's just, make it make sense, Make it make sense. Anyways, on to our second failure. Now, the second reason why I think the failure of this team happened is because the managing and the staff on this team, I cannot stress you enough. This team, when it's managing, sucked. I do not know what happened to the first half, but the second half, bullpen, they let in Holderman, they let in Bednar in for too long. Near end of the year, I found it funny when they put in Holderman or Bednar, but again, agonizing at the same time, but I would still laugh my butt off just because they left them in for too long. Because as soon as Bednar walks in or Holderman walks in to the dirt, I'm like, God damn it, they're gonna blow it again, and they do. And what do Sheldon do? Sheldon leaves them in until they blow the game, or is very, very close to the game. The staff on this team also is horrible. I do not know why Sheldon constructed this. Well, obviously because of money, and, Sheldon can't really do much on this budget, but Andy Haynes, Oscar Marine, whoever the trainers are for the Pirates, I'm maybe not the trainers are the fault for Sheldon, but hitting coach and pitching coach and whoever's, managing the pitching. Why? And it just doesn't make any sense, Don Kelly's a good bench coach, I'll give him that, but what else is there to do for them? He leaves in relievers too long, or he just, I get it, it's from a front office standpoint, but pinch hit when you need to pinch hit. And also, don't let Michael A. Taylor, Isaiah Kiner Falefa, those guys don't know how to bunt. Yet, Sheldon comes right up to them saying, let's bunt. Let's bunt, old sport. And they bunt. It's a pop out. Or just, a really, really bad bunt. It just doesn't make any sense to me why they keep doing it. But they did it. And guess what? 76 and 86. Same record as last year with Skeens, Jones, Keller, all these guys. Even Kutch had a better year, which is honestly great. I love him. GOAT of the Pirates. But, yeah, just otherwise, let's get on to the third, maybe fourth final reason on just the horrible, just burning bridge of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, one of our failures was free agency. And I'll also include trades in this. So, alright. Let's say you're the Pittsburgh Pirates. You traded Carlos Santana middle of the year. Free agency. He wants to come back. But instead, you sign Rowdy Tellez, which he was okay for, he was great for a month or two. I love the guy, but yeah, Rowdy Tellez, that's not necessarily good to where 38-year-old Carlos Santana put over 20 home runs. I think it was 22 home runs to be exact. And over 70 RBIs, which would have been, I think, second, and then, third place in RBIs, which definitely would have helped the Pirates in winning. Oh, right, yeah, the bullpen wise. Then you got Yasmani Grandal, which sucked for most of the year. What else? Bunch of more meaningless signings that we got rid of. And oh yeah, right. Our best signing was re-signing Andrew McCutchen, which GOAT, in my opinion, my favorite baseball player of all time. But when you just re-sign him, it's is that really even a free agent signing, or is that kind of you're re-signing someone? Which, yes, he did re-sign with the Pirates again. So, yeah, that's a cause for concern. And also, I'm going to just dibble into, the trades. Our best trade was trading a single-A pitcher that was not going to do anything for catcher Joey Bart, which he did wonders for us, but got injured a couple times. But still, was one of the best Pirates catchers we've had in probably years. And also, yeah, Henry Davis, I don't know where the talent went. Andy Rodriguez, he was out for the entire year due to his shoulder from playing Dominican winter ball, which, you do you, my guy. And, yeah, Jason DeLay, which we've had the previous year before, was probably our second best catcher. Yes, over first overall pick Henry Davis. Ouch. And also not to mention in the trade deadline, we bought some players. And, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, we benched him with 4 at-bats remaining for his $250,000 incentive, just like Rowdy Tellez, but we cut Rowdy Tellez, or designated for assignment him. So, yeah, I don't know, not a good look, Pirates, not a good look. So, yeah, also, by the way, Brian De La Cruz, yeah, that I'm hoping he does well next year because we got him for a few more years in control. But yikes, what a first half year for Brian De La Cruz and the Pirates. Anyways, on to the final failure of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, the number one failure of this organization. Did we really forget about this man? No. I like to introduce you, if you've been under a rock over the past 20-ish years, Bob Nutting, a guy that bought the Pirates in 2007, I believe. Count track on that. And let's see, he's only brought the Pirates to the playoffs 3 times, which, yeah, was definitely better than our previous owner. And let's see. I'm just going to give you this interview from 5 years ago. And just listen to it, please.
Yeah, I see and I feel the internal optimism, but do you understand the external frustrations from the fans?
Absolutely. It's also part of why it's important to be able to see, as you've done, the internal excitement, because I really respect and appreciate the concerns that the fans have, but I also want them all to know that internally we believe we're moving forward on a good path.
You lost about 1 million fans over the last 3 years, 500,000 last year. How do you think you need to build that trust back?
Yeah, no, I think that exactly what we're doing, which is putting a team on the field, a team that believes in themselves, is a team that the fans will be able to believe in. I really believe that this is a group that's going to pull themselves up. It's a group that the coaching staff is excited about. And if we can project that effectively and the fans can understand how committed the organization is and this young pitching staff and the entire team around them, there's a lot to be excited about in 2019.
Somebody smell like shit. Somebody smell like shit. Somebody smell like shit. Somebody smell like shit. Somebody smell like shit.
So yeah, obviously that interview didn't go well along with, the record. And of course the past 5 years have been slightly improving, but Bob Nutting is one of the worst owners in probably Major League Sports. And let's see, he doesn't spend money. Although it's better than John Fisher taking away a team and moving it to a better city, which he probably won't even spend lots and lots of money there either. Nutting has been dragging this team ever since he bought the team for, I think it was $300 million in 2006, 7, or 8. Then, of course, don't forget 2-3 years ago, he sold his 7 Springs, which, of course, pushed his line of net worth to, if I believe, over $1 billion, which, come on, man, can you at least put some of your net worth, like maybe $130 million? So, like, you just have to add, like, $40 million to that cap roll, or just like even MLB league average. You could get a better product on the field, which, by the way, there's a saying. You have to spend money to get more money. And of course, spend, you could either lose money, but with the Pirates, if you just put on a team that could have 82, 83, 84, 85 wins, Fans will come to the games. They will buy merchandise. They will buy tickets. They will buy literally anything you give them. And that will make you money, nutting. Now, anyways, I'm give, what can be approved in 2025, where hopefully and finally the Pirates can just push to the playoffs, please. Just push to the playoffs, dude. I beg of you, nutting. Please. Or sell the team. Now, how can this Pirates team get better in 2025? Well, fix the bullpen, re-sign Chapman, re-sign Bednar, let Haldeman walk, and what else? Let Joey Bart, Andy Rodriguez be the catchers, first baseman, bring back Carlos Santana, I beg of you, or let Andy Rodriguez be first baseman, I wouldn't be opposed to that, or Billy Cook for first baseman. Second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Third baseman, it's probably going to be Hayes. Left field, Reynolds. Center field, could be whoever. Maybe Nick York even. And, O'Neal Cruz, my bad. Cruz could be shortstop too, but I'd rather have him be in the outfield. Then right field will be probably Brian De La Cruz, because, we traded for him, so. Benches, Joshua Palacios, couple, young guys, and Kutch for DH, and make him player coach. And, hopefully get a few good free agents in the bullpen to increase our salary cap. Just make it league average, nutting. And I think the Pirates maybe just have a shot. Anyways, I am DMB Productions. Listen to this Ben Charrington, little interview thing. And I'm gonna head out. Peace.
And when you got here, this team finished last in the division, and since then, the best that you guys have finished is 4th overall in this division. Why should fans expect things are going to change, especially when it comes to playing meaningful games this time of year?
Yeah, so I think that, clear evidence that progress has been made, and certainly not enough, right? So we are winning more games. We're not winning enough. It has to happen faster. It has to happen better and faster. As I said, I really do believe we go into 2025 with the strongest, deepest roster we've had since I've been here. We need to make it better. There's different ways to make it better. Some of it will be through off-season acquisition. Some of it will need to be through that player improvement that I talked about. Over time, certainly some of it's going to need to come from continuing to get better at the draft and international and internal development and et cetera, and on and on. I'm confident because I'm fully energized by the job, by the task. It's hard. It's a hard job. It's not supposed to be easy. But that's why we do it. I understand frustration. Certainly, I understand that there are a lot of people out there who care about the Pirates. A lot of different stakeholders who care about the Pirates, including people in this room, certainly including the fans. Including people inside the organization, certainly our players, staff, ownership. All of those people care a lot about the Pirates, and so when the outcomes aren't yet what I want them to be, what we want them to be, there's going to be frustration that comes from that, and I'm fully aware of that and accept that. I'm just going to keep focused on what I can do to make it better every day, and I know I need to, and will be our sole focus this offseason.